Hello, my name is Eric Rame, and I'm with ETM 499 Senior Seminar from USC Upstate. I'll be doing the Box Report 5.14 on moral development of engineers. Key points summarized. How do our moral values develop? Lawrence Kohlberg, 1973, proposed development of morals is in distinct stages. McCune, 1979, observed this analysis and that it could be applied to engineers. Vesling and Gung, 1998, suggested levels of engineering moral development. They are also the authors of our textbook. They describe stage one, pre-professional one, not concerned with social or professional responsibilities, no thought to how professional conduct affects others. It's all about the individual gain. Stage two, pre-professional two, you're aware of how professional conduct affects others, but your ethical behavior depends on the motive of your self-advancement. Stage three, professional one, your loyalty to the firm above all else, works a lot with the technical matters of engineering, but ignores effects of job on society and the environment. Stage four, professional two, remains loyal to the firm, but starts recognizing the firm as part of a larger profession. Loyalty to profession enhances reputation of the firm and rewards the engineer. Good engineering practices help the profession, not necessarily society in general. On to stage five, principled professional one, recognizes service to human welfare is paramount, which in turn brings credit to the firm and the profession. Rules of society determine the professional conduct. Stage six, principled professional two, follows rules of universal justice, fairness, and caring for fellow humans. This level can contradict social order and professional conduct. It's unlikely that engineers go through this moral development in any particular order. Most start out in some of the higher stages, and as their career develops, they drop lower on the scale as their responsibility increases. What I did for the chapter application is I took the two main characters in the chapter, Chris and Ken, and I tried to figure out what stage they were in by what we just went through. And I've got Chris at stage three, seems to be loyal to the firm, but he's definitely ignoring the effect on society and environment because he knows that the entrance to the hotel is not a safe situation. He's choosing to kind of walk away from it. And then they're giving it to Ken. I've got him at a stage two. Seems very loyal to the firm. Seems to be maybe looking for some advancement. And we'll kind of see how the story develops to see if how accurate I was on picking these categories. It may change. What I did for the real world application is went through some articles that related to ethics uh, education relating to engineering courses. And there was a paper I found that did a small study on people coming out of an engineering ethics class. And they believe that a course in engineering ethics reinforces students to act morally. And most of the students, after the class was over with, came to the conclusion that, an engineer's work has social consequences and that engineers are morally responsible for these consequences. Before they started the class, they were more worried about the technical side of their field. It's basically just a study. It's definitely needed more detail, but it was a start. And what I did for an additional resource is another article uh, describing a older gentleman. He's retired from the Air Force, and he became a engineer after that, a civil engineer. So he had two careers: 20 something years in the Air Force, 20 something years as a engineer. And he came to the conclusion that uh, just knowing the technical side of your discipline is not going to get you where you need to be. You know, a person needs to develop a moral compass, and he believes that part of that responsibility lies with the universities and colleges that are teaching engineering classes. He was an 80-year-old gentleman. He was at Notre Dame giving a small speech. I've got the link there if anybody would like to investigate it. That's about all I have for tonight. If anybody has any questions, you could email me or catch me next time I'm in class. Hope you have a good evening.